Meet Dr. Michael Rothman of MD Wellness and Aesthetics in East Brunswick, New Jersey. Dr. Rothman isn't your typical doctor, and MD Wellness and Aesthetics isn't your typical practice.
People out there, they want to look good and they want to feel good. You can look good and feel good by covering up symptoms, by wearing cosmetics, but what we do here at MD Wellness and Aesthetics is we try to actually make you healthy, because if you're healthy, you're going to look good and you're going to feel good.
Dr. Rothman's approach to medicine comes from years of experience in the medical field, but his unique perspective, a blend of holistic and traditional medicine, comes from his experiences as a patient.
My sophomore year in college, I got very sick. However, intuitively, I realized that my problem, at least to a certain degree, and a large degree, was related to anxiety. So when I tried to explain to the doctors that there was something that I was actually participating in and causing, their response was one of skepticism, sarcasm. They'd sort of laugh at me, smirk, and say, you know what, kid, just get used to it. You have this disease, you're stuck with it, learn to live with it. I started to take matters into my own hands. I started working out, I started running, I started getting into meditation and martial arts, looking for anything that I could do to help control my emotions. And lo and behold, within a few months of starting this process, I found that I was getting more healthy, that my symptoms were getting better. So I decided to go to medical school and to find out from a scientific standpoint what it was that made me sick in the first place, and why did this approach that I took on my own help me to get better.
What he learned in medical school was that mainstream medicine wasn't about finding answers.
They really do something that I call naming and blaming. They like to look at your symptoms, categorize them, and then say, well, if you have these symptoms, therefore you have this disease, and then blame your symptoms on the disease. Well, I'm different because I'm not going to treat any of your symptoms. I'm not going to try to cover up your symptoms. I'm going to try to find out what's causing your symptoms and treat the cause.
That concept may sound simple, but it's really what traditional medicine is lacking. That's where Dr. Rothman's holistic approach comes in.
Holistic medicine is an approach where you look at the whole person. That's where the word holistic comes from. So by looking at the whole picture, the more comprehensive the look that you get, the more that you have the ability to try to find out what's really causing the problem.
In searching for the cause, Dr. Rothman always puts the patients first.
And I always ask my patient, what do you think is causing your problem? What is your feeling? How do you think this really happened? And oftentimes patients really intuitively know what it is, and I just have to try to help them, okay, how can we get over this hurdle? How can we actually fix that particular problem? What a lot of doctors do, unfortunately, is they take that control away. They say, you have this disease and you're stuck with it, learn to live with it, rather than telling them, listen, you don't have to have this disease. You can actually get away from it, move away from it, and grow healthier every day rather than growing sicker every day. This is very, very empowering to the patient.